Okay, we're live. So we're going to wait a little bit until some other people sign on, and then we'll get started. So we are here in the playroom right now. This is one of our little friends. We do a lot of play therapy and expressive arts and puppet play to help the kids feel more comfortable and safe in expressing themselves. This is Henrietta. Behind us is one of our big bears. We're just hanging out and waiting for you to join us. So comment below with your name to say hi. I'd love to say hi to you as well. I want to make this as interactive as possible. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Casille. I am the Comfort and Care Counselor here at Amanda Hope, and I get to do play therapy with the kiddos. I do a lot of artwork with them, and we also read a lot of stories. And today we're going to be focusing on a story that has to do with mindfulness and focusing on mantras. And mantras are something that let you talk to yourself and reassure yourself that you're going to be okay. Oh, hello. Hello, Lily. Oh, and hello, Giovanni. My goodness. I'm so glad that you're all joining us. We're going to get started in about 2 minutes. Just want to give everyone a chance to come on and join us for story time. Now, the story that we're going to be reading is called I Can Handle It. And we'll be posting a list of these different books sometime later this week or beginning of next week. So that way, if you're wondering what kind of books to read with your kids during this time, I can give you a list of a couple of my favorites that I think would help you out, help your kiddos out, and give them a little bit of sense of everything is going to be okay and I can handle it. So for those of you who have not been to our playroom, I'm actually up against one of our beautiful murals of the ocean, and we actually had a volunteer paint that. In here, we also have different doll houses, we have sand tray toys, and we have different equipment for the kids to really engage and interact with us. So we're going to get started, and this book is called I Can Handle It by Laurie Wright. My name is Sebastian, and I can handle anything. I'm sad when my best friend is mad at me. I can handle it though. I can give him a hug. I can try to make him laugh. I can draw a picture. I can handle it. I'm frustrated when adults don't listen. Can I handle it? I can say, "Excuse me." I can write a letter. I can tell someone else. I can handle it. I'm mad when my sister won't stop bugging me, but I think I can handle it. I can ask her to stop. I can move away from her. I can make it a joke and laugh. I can handle it. I'm annoyed when I can't find my shoe. Can I handle it? I can send out a search party. I can take out an ad in the paper. I guess I can wear another pair. I can handle it. I'm disappointed when I want a pet, but I'm not allowed to have one. I can handle this one, I think. I can pretend my sister's a pet. I can make one. I can play with my friend's pet in exchange for him playing with my sister. I can handle it. I feel ashamed when I do something wrong. Can I handle it? I can draw an I'm sorry picture. I can do chores without being even asked once. I can go to my room and stay there till I'm 80. I can handle it. I'm upset when I have to leave the pool, but I can handle it. I can ask nicely if we can come back next week. I can save up money to buy my own pool. I can ask to take a swimming lesson. I can handle it. I feel discouraged when my words don't come out right, but can I handle it? I can ask a friend to help me. I can draw a picture instead of trying to explain. I can sleep on it and come up with an answer with the right thing to say. I can handle it. I'm cranky when I'm not allowed to watch TV. I can handle it though. I can make my own TV and watch that. I can act out my favorite TV show. I can put on a puppet show for others to watch. I can handle it. I'm miserable when it's bedtime. How do I handle that? I guess I could cry myself to sleep. I can lie in bed and think about all the things I get to do tomorrow. I could count hedgehogs. I can handle it. Sometimes I feel sad, frustrated, mad, annoyed, disappointed, ashamed, upset, discouraged, cranky, or miserable. But I can handle it. I can handle anything. The thing about mantras is that they are a repetitive phrase that you get to say over and over to yourself to remind you that you can handle things. In the book, Sebastian talks about how he can handle it. He can handle when he's feeling frustrated, when things don't go his way, when his sister is annoying him, or when he has to go to bed when he's not ready. He reminds himself that he can handle it. If you guys have any mantras, I'd love to hear what you tell yourself. Do you have any mantras? Some mantras I've heard from our kiddos are things like, I've got this, and I don't believe that thought. I also hear, I'm bigger than that feeling. Are those mantras that you can use well? Comment below, let us know some of the mantras that you might use, whether it's your parents or you as a kid. My favorite mantra is, I am going to be okay. When we have big feelings and things become overwhelming, it's good to remind ourselves that despite scary thoughts and unknowns and grown-ups sometimes not acting the way grown-ups should, that we're going to be able to handle it. If you have any questions, I would love to hear from you. I'll be on for a little bit longer to have some live questions and answers. And I'd love to hear any questions you have about mantras, about any coping questions, questions about how can I handle this? This being a crazy situation, things that are a little bit different than what we would expect. Sometimes Lily says, of course I can. Oh, I love that one. Of course I can. That is an awesome mantra, Lily. Of course you can handle it. Of course you can do it. Of course you can. With coping and with mindfulness, sometimes it's about reminding ourselves and giving ourselves pats on the back, giving ourselves words of encouragement. But sometimes we need to be reminded. And so do grown-ups. Sometimes grown-ups need to tell themselves that I'm doing a good job. And I'm okay. And of course I can. just like Lily. With mindfulness and coping skills, one of the most important things that I think that all parents and children should know is that it's about doing what you can at that moment and not trying to impress someone else and to not trying to do something that you're not able to. When you're working on mindfulness, you're trying to focus on yourself, your breathing, you're focusing on the here and now. A lot of mindfulness is based in grounding and focusing on the present moment. When you give yourself these mantras, when you give yourself mindfulness techniques, and you're telling yourself in that moment that I can handle it, that I'm okay, that I am breathing, and you're focusing maybe on how your hands feel, how you're breathing, if your stomach is hurting, if your head is hurting, or maybe what do I need right now? Sometimes that kind of mantra is a good one as well. What do I need right now? For kids, sometimes I need a hug from my mom and dad. What do I need right now? I might need mom just to give my hand a pat and go, you're okay. Sometimes you might just need a snack. You might need a nap. You might just need to take a few minutes and take a breath. Those are all great coping skills and great ways to focus and be mindful about what you need. Now, I see that we have a couple of people online live with us. Do you have any questions about what's been going on, about staying home, ways to manage and cope? You can comment below and I can see what you're saying. When we're dealing with situations that are unknown, the best thing that we can do is again focus on the here and now. We actually are putting out a blog post this week, or we've already put it out, depending on what time you're watching this, and it has some more tips and tricks and coping skills for you to use with your family, with your parents, for the kiddos who are watching, because sometimes your parents forget how to be mindful too. And you're also more than welcome to send us questions. I am available to answer any questions you have about coping skills, about managing difficult emotions at home, especially if you're not feeling up to doing telehealth or if you're not feeling up to talking with us directly. You can send us an email at Casille, Casille, at amandahope.org. I will answer you directly, or you can comment and you can send us an email at comfortingcare@amandahope.org. It was so good to get to read with you guys. I hope to try this again next week so we can make this a regular thing. If you are interested in continuing with working with us, if you were seeing us before, we have telehealth service available. You can always contact us and we'll get you set up and we will work with your schedule. Understand things are crazy, and so we want to make sure that we're able to support you as best as we can. Thank you again for joining us, and I hope to talk to you all soon.